Blessed we pray for his colleagues. The right hand of the Lord may continue that shield amongst them, the anointing of the Holy Spirit.
And we are said that years of existence goes to
the then Boniface to come and pray, the Dean of the Cathedral.
The thing about BBI is simple. We are trying to get back to that road. So all of us vote BBI and we will be there.
And I'd like to say this, as a woman representative, it is not true that the post of the woman representative has been abolished so that women can be nominated. That is a lie. The women representative are basically also called county women reps. We were always misplaced in the 2010 constitution, because if we are representing the county and we are sitting in the National Assembly, we more or less do not have much say on what is going on in our counties. If you are a county woman representative, you should actually sit in the Senate, which oversees the county, which oversees the county government, which has a say in what goes on within the county governments.
As we move on, economy is devastated. We now are talking about post-COVID recovery. This is what we want to address effectively in this country. This is very important, because if we do it properly, we can emerge from destruction to a developed society. Today, as you've been told also, is a world's anti-corruption day. And what an occasion to celebrate, to remember this in a church. Anti-corruption. You say corruption is a major issue in our country. But corruption is also in the Bible. There's several other places where it is mentioned. I was talking to somebody there, and I reminded him about the book of in the Acts of Apostles, the story of Ananias and his wife, who sold a property and retained some money that were not supposed to retain, because they had been tempted by the devil. That was an act of corruption. Corruption is all over the place in this country, and corruption diverts a lot of resources meant for development in our country into private people's pockets. And that's the reason why the government is not able to provide certain services, because the money which is supposed to be going for development is eaten by people who don't deserve to do so. So this is an issue that we must address effectively as a country. And the church should be leading. As things stand now, church itself is a culprit. Some churches are being used for purposes of laundering money which have been ill-gotten through corruption. The thieves who have stolen public money ran to churches. They keep on asking church leaders, when are you going to invite me for a rambi, so that I can come and make donation to your church? And when he comes to make that rambi, he makes other demands, that he wants support from the church for his other evil things. Right now you see churches speaking double speak. You see a leader confronting the president. Wait for us. We as church, take us on board. You have views. Where were they when people were giving church views to the steering committee? Where were they? This process has been on with us for the last 2 years. And church had equal opportunity like anybody else to give their views. What is it that you want which is not included in the BBI? Tell us. Tell us. Otherwise you will be speaking double like those other politicians. And you don't want churches, leadership to be part and parcel of corrupt politicians. Consultations have taken place. But you cannot take everything on board in a constitutional amendment. What is not on board today in the BBI will come again. There will be another opportunity for another amendment to be done. What we are doing right now is called the first amendment to the 2010 Constitution. There will be a second amendment, a third, a fourth, a fifth. Nobody is preventing the church from coming up with another amendment if they want to do so. So this one here we said there must be a closure. Because today you say, oh, it is issue of the judicial independence. It is issue of police. Today, tomorrow he'll come up and say, oh, we want women to be elected. In the BBI proposal as it stands, women are not being nominated. Women are going to be elected. We have taken care that women will first be given opportunity to run for first past the post constituencies. And a number of them will be elected. Those who will not have been elected that way will be elected through what is called proportional representation system. In other words, we are going to look at the votes which the parties have obtained and look at those to aggregate those positions, and parties will select the women who are going to fill those positions. So it's an election, it's not a selection. In South Africa, they don't elect people into constituencies. They only vote for the party. Then the party chooses its members of parliament. And once it's chosen the members of parliament, it allocates them constituencies. It's another system of election. So you said, rather than adding another ballot, you already have 6 ballot papers. For the MCA, for the MP, for the governor, for the women rep, for the senator, for the president. To add another one is just adding to more confusion. Already 6 is too much. 6 are just too many. So we are saying that we are going to allow people to be elected through a different method. This is what we propose in the BBI. BBI aims to bring the people of Kenya together. Kuunganisha Wakenya wote kama watu moja. Hii ndio sababu mimi na Uhuru tulishikana pamoja mkono. Maana yake nyinyi nyote mnajua yale ambayo yamefanyika katika taifa letu. Tumesema let us make a break with the past, embrace the future, try to reform it, so that the future generation don't have to go through what we have gone through ourselves as Kenyans. This is the purpose of BBI. And BBI will offer real concrete solutions to our problems. It is aimed at offering proper solution to our problems. But hypocrites will always find something against it. We are saying that if you don't want it, you have a democratic right to oppose. And one vote no. Let those who want it vote yes. This is democracy. This is what we're saying as people of Kenya, and this is what we believe will help to bring sanity to our country.